Today we are reading Helkolithism Starter Fitness Guide. It seems to be a fitness guide created by newbie Helkolithists by the Grove of Epiphany. This collectible can be found starting from the Library of Philia Space Anchor in Murmuring Woods, Grove of Epiphany. It is found in the entranceway to the Library of Philia. Valuing knowledge over health is like writing with the finest ink on the cheapest parchment. Entry hour. Do not get out of bed immediately after waking up. Instead, do some basic stretches to stimulate blood flow. After getting out of bed, wash your face with cold water, say your prayers, practice thought training, and have your first meal. Only eat until about 70% full. Contrary to popular belief, the time between waking and eating is the best time for abstract thought. Intense exercise is not recommended. Lucid hour. The time of day in which people are the most talkative and quick-minded in disputation. As a scholar, one should actively take part in academic activities and research discussions. Make sure not to be seated far too long. It is better to freely switch between sitting and standing. Team sports such as beast ball, smash ball, and stickball can also be organized during this time as a change of pace, as well as entertainment. Action hour. Action hour is a time of day when everyone's brains begin to slow down, and the time comes to charge your energy and engage in physical activity. After eating your second meal and resting for 20 to 30 minutes, you can begin jogging. Please make ample preparations before exercising. Those with extenuating circumstances can swim instead of jogging. This can reduce the damage to joints caused by exercise. Note, do not disregard jogging entirely for this reason. Jogging is the best form of exercise, second only to swimming. Joint damage is never an excuse not to jog. There is no set requirement for the distance that you jog or swim. Generally, when you feel that you cannot continue any longer and must rest, then rest for 5 minutes before continuing. Note, do not take excessive rests. We recommend keeping your total exercise duration within 1 hour. If you happen to have a form of manual work that can replace this form of exercise, such as transporting packages, etc., then taking part in this kind of manual labor is also a good option. If you have no plans during action hour, such as conducting experiments, attending special training, joining social events, or personal recreation, you can begin a muscle strength training regimen straight after the aforementioned cardiovascular exercise program is complete. Strength training is best completed 2 to 4 times a week to maintain the explosive power of your muscles and prevent deterioration. Furthermore, participating in the various team activities mentioned above is also a good option. Parting hour. Having completed the harsh training of action hour, now is the best time to enjoy your third meal of the day. Make sure you don't push your final meal of the day back to curtain fall hour every day. Eating too late in the day will place a heavy burden on your body and have the effectiveness of all your exercises. After finishing your third meal, if you have already completed a considerable amount of exercise during action hour, you can use this time to engage in personal recreation activities. If not, this time should be used to supplement necessary daily exercise, such as those for cardiovascular function. Gaining muscle is about persistence. No one is capable of perfectly planning their time without interference from external factors, and everyone feels lethargic from time to time. The key is learning to coexist with these inevitable factors. Therefore, do not feel like just giving up because you are not able to exercise during a set time, and do not push all your projects back to the end of the day and deal with them then. I can tell you from experience that exercising with others is the easiest way to nurture good habits. What's more, this also makes it easier for you to participate in group activities that are more interesting than solo ones. In short, be sure to make lots of friends while you are exercising. Curtain fall hour. This is the time for sleep. You should not engage in any activities other than sleep during this time. Remember, staying up late will greatly decrease the effectiveness of all exercise you do and make the next day that much harder, adding all kinds of unnecessary risks and strain. If you are unable to avoid staying up late, then it is best to sleep in and not force yourself to get up early.